Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for this video I am going to be doing a first impressions on these hair extensions from Lightinthebox. Now technically yes, I have already opened the package and taken extensions out of the package, but I have not tried them on yet. So as you can see, I do have very naturally fine obviously blonde hair, and twice as fine because it was blonde. So ironically when you bleach your hair volume rises because the hair is swollen. So I did get the extensions in I think about 20 inches or 22 inches, and they look like this. They are ridiculously golden compared to my hair. Yeah, definitely gonna need to give these a bit of a pre-lighten and purple shampooing. So pretty much right at the bat, they do feel really good, but I can already tell that they're going to be ridiculously fine. So I am going to have to pre-line out my old extensions, and these are going to be way too thin and way too golden for my hair. So let's try them on and see how it looks. If you hear little blowing noises, it's just my sister doing her eyebrows. Instead of wiping the hair off the tweezer, she blows it off. So I'm just separating the individual ones off. Okay, so this is pretty much the density of them. Quite sparse, but obviously when you build them up on top of each other, they grow a bit thicker, but they're ridiculously they're ridiculously yellow compared to my own hair. We're gonna find technically the bottom piece. And I did actually buy extensions like this from my sister. She was going to use it for a mallet look, but she ended up buying a purple wig anyway. So those extensions arrived rather thick-ish. These look like they'll be a bottom pair. Let's put them in first. So the first one done, then those clips are very sturdy. So these extensions did retail for about $30, but obviously including shipping they cost some $50. So they're very, very cheap in pricing, but very good in quality. Like they're very, very silky smooth. And I am keeping these extensions down to the bottom of my hair as possible. Will that bird shut up? Okay, there only appears to be two of the single ones. Alright. So also as you can see that my hair is not pre-styled, I haven't straightened it out or anything. So it's my own natural texture against the extensions. And yes, I have a breakage off to the sides. I know. So as pretty much predicted, they are very, very light and sparse and not very full. So definitely going to have to resurrect my extensions, get the existing colour out. Okay, let's see how light they look at the back. Not as PC as I thought it would look, but you can definitely do a lot more fullness, that's for sure. Yeah, these ends definitely need to be a lot more fuller. Like you can obviously see where my hair ends and where extensions begin. The length is really good, I like the length, but they can definitely be with a lot more fullness. So what I'm going to do is wash my extensions, let them dry, and then put them in my hair. In fact, what I do also need to do with these extensions is probably also pre-lighten them. Okay, welcome to me bathroom. If you're wondering who the extra feet belongs to, just this little person here. So I have already got my cake batter mix ready. I've just also got my extensions off to the side here. First I'm going to focus on these green looking mermaid extensions. I don't know what happened with those ones. They're not getting any blonder. Okay, one of them was very rose gold. The other ones are still pretty much green. I have got these guys lightening up just to get the yellow tones out, so it's something golden and more blonde. Then I'm going to hopefully get my sister to transfer me some money so that I can buy another packet of blonde extensions so I can add to this existing amount. And therefore I'll have a bit thicker extensions because these ones are a bit too thin, even for my own thin hair. So I'm just going to rinse those guys off, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them necessarily. Okay, so definitely a much closer match to my hair now. They're definitely a lot more blended, but I still do need to give them a trim. First some coconut oil through the ends. So I did bleach them and then just tone the rest with some purple shampoo. And this is where they are at now. I did blow dry them just a little bit, and because I'm impatient when waiting for things to dry. Except for my own hair, I don't care for my own hair. When it comes to extensions, yes I do want to provide the absolute best care for them, but because I want to see final results pretty quickly, I'm also definitely going to have to order some more. The ends already feel pretty dud, so I'm going to have to give these guys a trim. I have also got a blonde wig coming in, so when I'm not wearing extensions, I can just wear the blonde wig. Alright, now I gotta get the scissors from my sister's room. Okay, so I'm fine with taking this much off, if you can see that. Okay, so once again, still stuck with very sparse extensions. I like it or not. I'm definitely going to have to order more. Just gotta figure out a way how I can do that. My sister isn't really willing to give me an extra amount of money for me to... My sister isn't really willing to give me an extra amount of money just to get it. She wants me to wait for the next fortnight because I get paid fortnightly. So I went to go and see if my sister's extensions, the one ones that I got, which are from the same website. They are just a little bit shorter, but they're a lot thicker in quality, so I figured, you know, maybe I could enhance the fullness towards the ends. But they were way too short, so they didn't even reach, you know, to my collarbone. So I am... First impressions, I do wish that the extensions were just a little bit thicker in consistency, but other than that, I will definitely order myself a second pair, maybe even a third set. It'll be worth it because I do not always want to wear blonde wigs. I would like to, you know, put extensions just so I can have more freedom with my head. So I do like the extensions, and since I trimmed off the ends, they do feel a little bit better as well. They are a pretty good match as well. The tiniest bit plastic looking, but then again they're extensions, what do I expect? So as far as first impressions goes, they could be a bit thicker, a lot thicker. Toned really well, like the bleach tones really well. I'm happy about that. The length, I did have to trim off a little bit because I don't want extensions to be too long on me. It's just harder to manage that way. Lengthwise, I was happy to trim them up. Just the fullness that I've always had such difficulty with. I'll definitely have to order myself a second and third bundle, but besides that I am relatively happy with them. So I will add these clips of me when I get the next two sets. I will then come back, so until then. Hey guys, so yeah, bit of a change of scenery. I am going to be doing a first impressions on these. On these VPFashions hair extensions. I have been wanting these extensions for quite some time, ever since I was introduced to them across YouTube, especially. The YouTubers that I watched, she was always ordering from VPFashions and recommending / promoting them. So once upon a time, a couple of months back, maybe even a year ago, I really wanted to purchase extensions online because I was remembering about a particular brand I was interested in, but I couldn't for the life of me remember the actual company name. And around that time we had a massive blackout that lasted a week. So I couldn't even go onto the internet just to search up what the brand was. I had to buy a brand from my local beauty supply store. Just recently I did purchase some from Lightinthebox, but they came back a bit too fine. I mean, I will still put them to good use because I don't want to waste the money, obviously. They cost me about $60. Like, the initial price was $30, but plus shipping it made up to $60. So with these extensions, they typically cost, well, I clicked on the one that's got Taylor Momsen, what's the word I'm looking for? Showing them off, I guess you could say. What idealistically what they would look like on blonde hair. So I've obviously got blonde hair, so I wanted blonde extensions. I then clicked on the ones that said $90, but by the time I paid for them, they're like, you can customize your way around them. In the end, US dollars, they were about $239 or so. Using PayPal and Aussie dollars, it came down to almost just under $300, like $349 or something like that. $249. I'm going to now, first I have only ever taken it out of the actual delivery package. I haven't taken it out of the box itself. Well, I have no idea how thick they are. That's where like the length I always get right, the colour I always get right. It's always just the thickness that I always struggle with. So opening it up. Oh cool, it came with spare clips. My sister needs some new clip on one of her extensions. So it comes in two different packages. I have to use purple shampoo on these. Okay, so already the quality feels really good. It actually feels a lot like the Lightinthebox ones. And they are a pretty decent thickness. It's a pretty damn close match. Like, My Lightinthebox ones were a lot more yellow tone, like way too golden. And they just did it with purple shampooing. Okay, so like I said with the clips, my sister needs one for one of her extensions. Typically the single weft is starting to lose its clipping. Okay, so now to figure out what weft is which. I'm gonna have to use scissors to pry this plastic open. And my brother's cranking up his motorbike. Yeah, my brother has a motorbike. Sorry, I can't look at the viewfinder. That's so conceited of me. So the thickness is just on point. I'm really happy about the thickness. And they are 22 inches, I just remembered. So they cost 214 for the length, and an extra, for the extra amount of gram, an extra amount that then took it down to just $10 under $300. But I'll probably look under my PayPal receipt. I first need to go grab some scissors to take off the plastic bit. I'll be right back. Okay, so wondering, yes I do obviously already have my base done. I am going about to do a first impression on a eyeshadow palette. I figured I would just cut the chase and put my base on. Cue Megan Trainor. Okay, that's one weft unclipped, and it is a 3-clip. So this is quite a thick 3-clip one, and I'm so cool about that. Yes, I can do a stitch voice. The only thing it looks like I'll be needing to do is just purple shampoo these. Obviously, I'm pale blonde. Although joke's on everyone, I'm obviously not a real blonde. My roots. I'm deep into the hollow. That is a 4-clip one, so obviously goes around the perimeter of the head. Another 4-clip one, but just probably slightly smaller. 3 clips. 3-clip. And the individual ones, which is 4 here, and they are fucking thick. Which I am happy about because obviously I need some help in the side part. The side hairs. You know what I mean. Alright, let's start off with the first one. So the first one is this 3-clip one here. So push the coffee table back just a bit. Okay, there you go, you can see just a little bit better. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hold my hair out the way because I realised I forgot to bring out a clip. Doing this. Alright, it's time for this 3-clip one. Those clips are very sturdy. And I do not bother teasing my roots. Sorry about the microwave. Sorry about the motor that you can hear. Even my hair's going to need a bit of toning, but that could also just be the artificial lighting. It's like a yellow tone light, so it brings out the yellow tones of my hair that are still there. In my sister's room, however, my hair looks white, and in the bathroom light in my hair, I don't even know. Alright, so the next 3-clip ones, just a fraction higher. Come on, ow. It was raining earlier today and my hair got just a little bit damp, so parts of it is still damp. Hell yes! Alright, so there's 2 more wefts to go and they're both the 4-clip ones. That was actually another 3-clip one, which was probably meant for the very bottom, but let's put that in next then. Awesome that. Yes! I am so happy about this thickness. I mean, still this is a little bit sparse-ish, but there's 2 more to go and so far I'm so happy. Like I said, it's always the thickness towards the ends that have always been a reasonable disappointment for most extensions that I've bought. Just 2 more to go. Plus you can also actually overlap extensions. So what I'm going to end up doing. Okay, because the next one is a little bit higher, otherwise it'll just be too bulky on my head because I have such fine hair, not just because of bleaching, but I just naturally have fine hair. So far, so thick. I love it. Not as long as I thought it would be, but that is fine. Now just add the individual ones, which will obviously add even more thickness. So we also do need just a little bit of a straighten through, but that'll happen when I tone them. I suppose I could move this one just a little bit closer to my bangs area. So if it wasn't already obvious, I'm already so happy with these. The thickness is on point. It doesn't just suddenly thin out towards the ends. So they do need just a little bit of a toning to match my hair better, but besides that, I love them. And there goes the ring light, I bet you guys can still see. Apparently it wasn't quite plugged in properly, but now it is. So yeah, even my hair probably needs a little bit of toning as well. Besides that, the extensions definitely need some toning. Other than that, I love them so much, so much. Okay, so the Indian Remy hair, so even though they're blonde. I did also get them in dyeable human hair, so if I, apart from toning, if I want to colour them any other fashion colour, I can. I still have so much hair at the back. So these extensions, I just nailed it, or the company has just nailed it. So like I said, I haven't been sent anything. Like I said, I wasn't sent these, I bought these out of my own money, once I remember the damn website of course. So yeah, I love these extensions. I will post like an end picture of how they look tones. And that, I love them. Thickness is on point. There's enough weft to go around my whole head obviously. I definitely prefer clip-ins over tape-ins. I mean tape-ins, they are fun and they are much more comfortable than clip-ins, but the process of taking them out is just tedious, and officially yanking them out of my head didn't hurt, but it was more of they were combing the excess glue out, and the amount of more hair I was losing, it was just causing more damage. So I mean, by all means go out and get tape-ins if you want to, obviously. So I definitely recommend clip-ins because you can take them out whenever you want. The annoying thing about tape-ins, however, is you have to wait until the extensions are out before you can trim your hair. I did try trimming my own hair in between the extensions, but it was just too confusing. And I wasn't getting every single strand because obviously, you know, the strands are sandwiched between the wefts. So yeah, I am above and beyond happy with these clip-in ones, and I've always been steering towards them anyway. I should also do a ponytail test. Of course, the more I pull back, the more it's obvious with these websites because my hair is very fine there. But besides that, yes, and a braid test. So when getting to the very end, they do sit right with taper, but there is a trick that you can use to fold them out. Gently tug on the edges, or most hairstyles call pancaking the hair, and I will just fold the mind into thinking that your hair is all one length. I mean, all one thickness I meant. Ponytail test sorted, braid tested, I am happy. Again, VPFashions, technically up until purchasing from them, don't even know I exist, so they did not send this to me. I am happy with them either way. I did purchase them out of my own money. I said what else I was gonna do. Okay, I think I finally found the email. So I sent a payment of $256, like I said, around about $10 under $300. I paid $256, but the US, which was the US dollars, but I ended up Australian dollars paying $351, so almost $400. Luckily I had quite enough in the bank at the time, so that's how much it will cost me. Apparently I also received another email from them saying that the one I ordered wasn't in stock. But it doesn't matter, I'm happy with it either way. Just a little bit tiny like I said, because I'm looking quite golden down here compared to up here. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all for my future videos. Ciao!